Welcome to the Beyond the Bench podcast.
Yeah, people looking at you just constantly saying welcome to Beyond the Bench podcast or the Cole, give us your location. Where are you doing this from?
We're doing this from Matt Chan's pool shed. Special location.
Hey, the views must be nice though, eh? I mean,
world class recording studio.
We decided to take the studio out from the boondocks to Lake Ontario today for a nice view of the water.
Yeah. Lake Ontario. Not too bad.
I actually went golfing today with Josh.
One of our features, one of our early features.
Our first and only guest so far.
How was that? How'd you shoot?
It was good. I shot an 83 today.
Hey, that's pretty good, man.
Not too bad. We're getting the handicap down a little bit. I'm down to 11 from 12.
Hey, there you go.
Already, so that's good. I had a little golf course drama today, though. I want to tell the boys about.
Oh boy,
buddy.
Throw some clubs. What happened?
I thought we were going to be getting into a little till bomb on the golf course today. So we teed off today, like all's good, and then this group in front of us did not know like how to get to hole 2. So we're like, okay, these people like they looked really slow to like as players already, and then they didn't even know where to go after hole 1. So we're like, okay, this is going to be an extremely long day, but they'll let us play through at some point. Like they have to. So we play like more than half our round, 12 minutes on every hole. And then we get on to hole number 6 and they ask us if we want to play through. And we go, yes, we do. Because we were just finishing up on 5 green and they were just teeing off. So we could have hit our balls really quick, ran down, got out of the way.
Is this a group of 4 or is it a twosome?
It's a group of 4 elderly people who are like carrying their bag, not hitting the ball any further than like 100 yards. So then they ask us if we want to play through, and we're like, yes, we absolutely do. And then Buddy asks us, he comes back with, okay, is there people behind us? And we're like, yes, of course there's people behind us, but like they're not on our ass or anything. You couldn't see them behind us. And then they go, oh, well, we're going to keep playing then on this hole. So then we're like, oh, wow. So you just asked us if we wanted to play through, and then you got our answer and you said, no, we're just going to say fuck you anyway. Anyway, we proceed and we have our rangefinders out and they're inside the 200-yard marker of a par 5, 500 yards. So, and we do have the wind behind our back, but we're like, yeah, Josh, like you can hit, you're just hitting a rescue, like 3 hybrid. So he smokes this ball and gets the headwind all the way down the fairway and around their legs. The chick looks back at us and they are so riled up. And then, so we let them go so we get some time, like don't have to say anything. And then we get down to the bottom of hole 6 and we're like, yeah, like we should definitely apologize. So Josh goes over, apologizes to them, and the chick goes, I'm concerned. I'm concerned. She doesn't say like, oh, it's okay. Like, don't worry about it. She goes, I'm concerned. And while we're waiting for them, we're on hole 6. We're looking for a ball because we'd hit, we had to wait, we didn't know where the ball went. So then we have 2 groups behind us on hole 6.
Is this lady golfing or is it like one of the grandpas?
No. Oh, no, so like they're all golfing.
Oh yeah.
So then we're on hole 6. And I get on the green in 2. Sorry, on the fringe in 2. I ended up chipping in for eagle.
Buddy, yeah. Nice.
Great shot, right? Great shot. So then I throw my hands up in the air like, yeah, like got an eagle, boys. And I hear back behind me, this guy behind us, has his hands up in the air and screams, get off the green.
What?
Meanwhile, we've been waiting the whole time for the people in front of us, and he thought it was us.
Jeez.
I've never been chirped so hard on the golf course.
And these are just some old fellas, and the fuck?
Yeah,
I was livid. I couldn't believe it. Like, it couldn't be more obvious we were waiting for the group in front of us. And then to mock me after I make a shot like that.
Yeah, especially on the eagle. Like, I get the fuck
Yeah.
off the green, buddy.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's tough.
Then we're down. So then we proceeded and waited on every hole through the 9 holes till the fucking elderly couple left. But
Yeah, I'm guessing like you'd was it like to the point you'd finish a hole after hole 1 and you'd have to wait for them to tee off and get like yardage ahead and then you can tee off? Like, was it constantly you're right behind them waiting for
it was
tee box?
constantly debate on every tee box to see like how much longer we'd have to wait before we could hit.
Yeah.
Holy,
Make sure we weren't hitting into them. So it took us over 2.5 hours to play the front 9. And then on the back 9, it took us an hour and 15 minutes to put it in perspective.
Damn.
What course was it? Was it your course or Josh's?
Yeah. My course was picked.
Oh, so you not know these people? Come on, I thought you know everyone in the county.
No.
But they're on your list now.
These people didn't know. They're on my list.
That's tough.
It is.
Especially the golf course of all places.
I know.
Yeah, beef.
Yeah, I know. I thought I was staring this guy down too after. I was so mad.
How'd you shoot?
Anyway, how you guys doing?
I think you said you got an 83.
Yeah, finished with an 83.
Oh, that's all right. That's right.
And I took a double on 1 and quad on 2. So I recovered pretty nicely.
Yeah.
Sounds like it. Good job, man.
I've only been playing I think I went to Muskoka. We were gonna play 18 at I forget the course name, but on Friday it was something in Huntsville. We only played the front 9. It was a bit rainy. So I mean it was raining when we got there. We was like, well, we're not gonna just not golf. So we just played the front 9. I know I played decent, I guess. I think I don't know. I've been shooting 10 over on my front 9s. So I just got to get back in the habit. I don't know. This season's just been a little bit rough. I keep saying to myself, it's just the beginning of the season, but I've been golfing for 10 times or 12 times now, and I haven't seen any improvement. So maybe it's just
save off the beginning of the season worries.
Yeah. I mean, June is where it'll hit, guys. June is going to be you got to go by month statistics here. May has not been it, but I don't know. I got a few birdies under my belt now, so that's
a little
confidence. Yeah,
few beers, few birdies.
Beers and
birdies.
Yeah.
Those go together. Yeah, but it's been going good, and golf's been pretty good. I mean, I want to get out more, especially now that I can go to like any Club Link one. So
yeah.
Glen Abbey looks very intriguing.
Year 2 of your employment,
Yeah, yeah, it would have been nice to.
Could have been doing this all last summer.
Yeah, whatever. It's all good.
Speaking of Club Links, what are the courses up in Muskoka like, Chase?
Well, Club Link, there's only 3 in Muskoka.
Have you seen any of them?
I've only seen images of the one, Rocky Crest. I was actually talking to someone at work who used to go there, and she used to work there. And I'm pretty sure it was a resort before it was a golf course. Yeah. So I don't know. It looks so nice. It's right on a lake, obviously, with Muskoka. You have to have it on a lake. And since it's a resort, like you can expect fine dining there, like not just golfing experience. Like you're there for, to stay and have some drinks and maybe the whole package. So I don't know. I'm down for like a weekend up there, especially since it is a resort. If it is like you get a 3-day bundle or something like that, we get discounts. I think we get discounts for the resort. So I would think that applies to friends as well. Otherwise, I just pay for 4 rooms myself and then get a discount. So right? I mean, either way, I think we'll try and make something work. But I think that would be the perfect course to go to for a little getaway with the boys and get some golfing under the belt. So
let's get some dates in the picture here.
Oh yeah,
you got like a 2 or 3 week time frame. No, we haven't exactly picked a spot.
You said July.
Early July for Josh, I guess.
Well, Canada weekend. Just I think you got other plans that day.
Yeah. likely. Well, I've
But
been
yeah,
up
we'll have to figure that out. Yeah, what were you up to, Bowen?
pretty much nothing. It's just kind of like Alex is off Monday, Tuesday. He's on a trip, so I worked Saturday, and then I have the 3-day weekend is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So got everything done today and yesterday. Chase, your package is en route. And
I love
remind
it.
me on that one.
I feel so stupid about that.
Oh, I saw it, and then you said to open it, and there's like a webcam and a chain. It's so obscure, so obscure.
Yeah, the chain's like, why the fuck does Chase need a chain? Don't worry, it's a late Mother's Day gift, but it's for a bike.
What?
It's a bike. It's for a bike.
Oh,
It's
okay.
yeah. It's
Yeah,
clarifying that early on. It's a
Yeah,
part.
I've been doing pretty much everything but actually golf, and I've hit the range like most days. The last week, probably 5 out of 7. I bought a little putt returning thing, a little like 10-foot putt. Ball comes back to you. Can't give you the right name right now, but yeah, I got one of those, and that I find I'm like making them more, which is nice. And then
That's
yeah,
good.
I've just been chipping in the backyard. I've literally done everything but play golf.
You've got the new
So-
set too, right? So
Yeah, I like the irons. I hit a little bit better. They have a lot more pop. They're really forgiving too. So like
are they?
when I hit a ball and it sucks, instead of like 50 yards out, I'm like 10 yards out. So
There
like
you go.
even my bad ones are sort of playable. So
That's good.
yeah,
Do you have to
no,
play
they're
or
good.
slice much on irons for you, or is it
Not
just your
really.
drivers?
Just my driver that's really bad. My woods have a little bit. It depends. It's kind of on and off with my woods, to be honest. I could hit a great shot once, and then the next could be far off into the trees as usual. But
Yeah.
I'm working on it. I'm definitely getting better the more I play, though. So I'm happy.
Yeah, that's good, man. Yeah, we'll have to all get out there.
Yeah.
But
Soon.
Yeah, let's jump
especially with the off season coming up for hockey, so golf time.
Yeah.
Speaking of hockey, let's get into it.
Yeah, as we do. I don't think do you want to recap a little bit of last round since we weren't there? You know, we got the sweeps. We got
boys were on vacation for the second
Yeah.
round.
Yeah, we were taking a little time off.
yeah. Do you guys
Just
want
need
to
a little
start with?
downtime after school and all that jazz.
Yeah, I guess we just needed a couple of weeks off just by ourselves. You know, just kind of relax, enjoy
Getting
some routines of work, and
just got to get in the right headspace for the pod.
Yeah.
Your ideas fresh.
Yeah, we'll try and get back into this weekly. See how it goes.
All right.
Do you guys want to hop right into a little bit of a disappointing battle of Florida? Like kind of something everyone was hoping for it to be more exciting than that, or at least obviously not a blowout. Like
I thought it was going to be a lot closer of a series, or at least go the distance.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I get
blown out, outplayed in every aspect. The top guys in Florida just didn't get what was supposed to be done.
Yeah, there's a statistic that said like how much the top guys on Florida did. It was like 3 points or something, and between Aaron Ekblad, Barkov, and Huberdeau, and then vice versa for the Tampa Bay's. They pulled through, and
you do have to give them credit though, because they're playing some really good hockey.
Yeah, especially a Game 7 with Toronto in a series that was back and forth. Like you'd expect Tampa Bay to be a little bit slower, but I guess they had momentum. I guess coming off that Game 7 win, probably looking like this could be the end of them, getting all the hate, the shred against them. Yeah, like they can't do it again. But
I just feel like their core is so accustomed to winning that it's just natural, and it's not to say it comes easy, but because they've done it like 2 years in a row, and for Pat Maroon 3, like it's almost like it's just automatic. Like each guy knows exactly what needs to be done in order to win playoff hockey games.
Yeah, exactly.
Like blocking shots, every guy in the lineup up and downs contributing. They're going to the locker room, getting stitched up, getting whatever done, and coming back out and putting it all on the line. So it's what else can you ask for as a coach from John Cooper?
And how about Vasilevsky?
Yeah,
like unreal.
To put in perspective, he's now being talked about as like one of the best goalies of this era.
I'm hands down agree with that. Like,
Yeah. Like he's just separating himself from the pack.
like John Cooper talks highly of him, and without question, like the one statistic saying on closeout games, he has 6 shutouts out of 7, and the only one that wasn't a shutout was against the Leafs in Game 7.
Yeah.
So, and is I think goals. He only had 3 goals against in that entire series in 4 games.
Oh yeah, and that was the other thing for Florida too, is that they didn't score on the power play at all.
Yeah,
Maybe they got 1 in Game 7, but that was about it.
Yeah, exactly.
I think they were like 0-32 in the playoffs.
Wow.
Yeah, it was just I don't know what went wrong with the power play after that.
Really, yeah.
You know, you look at their roster. I mean, everyone talked like, "Holy smokes, Florida's going to dominate." I mean, they did throughout the season. They have Aaron Ekblad coming back in the playoffs, but man, did they ever underperform in the second round? Like it was, I think, pathetic. And even the stories of them going out in Tampa Bay to clubs.
Yeah.
Like that was after a Game 3 loss, was it? Or
no, that was
before
so
Game 3?
That
It was after,
Game
wasn't it?
4, right? Because they lost the series 4-1, or did they get swept?
They swept.
They swept. Okay, so yeah, after Game 3, they went out because they played the back-to-back.
Yeah, it's true. They had a 2-day gap between Game 2 and 3, so they had to make it up.
Yeah.
Oh, that is
Jumbo Joe is taking the boys out to loosen them up, and then
Jumbo Joe's in the lineup. He's like, "Fuck."
Yeah.
Did not expect that.
Imagine that though. That'd be so annoying. Not playing. I think his last game was like in April.
Yeah.
In middle of April, and then he had to go jump in the lineup and then try and be an impact, which I don't know. Kind of sucks for a guy like that with such a legacy.
Yeah, it's tough. You think you go to Florida, you have so much confidence as a veteran going into this series with a club like that,
Yeah.
like Florida's.
He probably
then-
didn't think he was playing until like
No.
round 3 when someone got injured.
No, not at all. And then to be called on to be the difference maker. I don't know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think he's the difference maker. I just think obviously, like you said, like a booster maybe for a lot of guys or
Better
But,
presence.
I don't know, because then the coach's decisions getting asked questions like, why are you throwing Joe in this game when it's a must win? So
Yeah.
I don't know. It's it was very disappointing.
What do you guys think about the Battle of Alberta?
Man, the first game had me like, holy fuck. Like the score was what, 9-6 Flames. And I was like, I thought this was just going to be like a slaughter back and forth. Like,
I thought the same thing. I thought it'd be open and shut.
yeah.
I was a little surprised with that, actually, that game. I honestly think that was the game that threw Calgary off.
Oh,
Letting in 6 and then
Well, because they were a team that won almost, like, you could probably go back and look at Markstrom only let in no more than like 2-3 goals a game, like 3 max, but like a lot of their games were very defensive and like 3-2, 2-1 games where they just really held their opponents down. And as much as they did outscore Edmonton, I just think that got them off their groove of what they had going in the regular season.
Do you think they felt as if when they won 9-6 that this series they don't have to play as much defense since they know they can score more than the Oilers, and then going into Game 2 they're like, we just got to score a lot again. We play offense more than defense, and we should be able to pull another big win out.
Yeah,
kind of changes the headset and the drive in a game. So
Chris Tanev was missing too for that round, so I think that had an impact as well in their back end.
That's true. He's a strong defenseman.
Beast.
But I don't think Markstrom had a great playoffs. I mean, his first round was pretty good.
First round was good. Second round, I don't know what happened to him.
No.
Fell apart the second round.
Yeah, you wonder if there's an injury or something.
Almost.
Yeah. But
Quick update on the final second round series is the Rangers are up 2-0, 10 minutes in on the
Nice.
first.
wow.
I took the money line tonight.
On New
Oh
York.
boy.
Money line New York.
Damn.
They got
That's
what it
good.
takes. They got what it takes.
Think New York does?
Yeah.
Huh.
Man,
I think-
Carolina, I do not want to see this team go through. They can't even win a game on the road.
The only thing I don't like about Carolina is they don't really have a superstar. Like they don't have like the guy.
Yeah.
I feel like they
Yeah.
lack a bit of star power, and I feel like that's pretty important in playoffs.
Yeah, because you kind of have to lean on someone to get something going around there if they are having trouble.
There's usually someone to like rally around. And yeah,
Yeah.
I get it, your captain, that's fair enough, but like there's got to be your clutch guy who can pull up
Yeah.
when you need to.
Yeah, it still doesn't help that you don't have your number one goalie in. You know,
Oh, yeah, 100%. I think Grant is also playing injured.
yeah.
I was watching one of the games, and he tweaked something on the play, and then the next play, the goal slid right under the exact same knee that I think he tweaked.
Oh, that's tough.
I don't know. That's my analysis of it.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with Freddie not being able to play. I thought he was gonna, start playing in the second round. But how is his injury lasting 2 months now? I'm pretty sure it's been 2 months.
Well, I'm curious as to what it is.
I thought it was something very minor. I thought he'd be ready by like the second round, and that first round they can rest him.
If he didn't have that long, do you think he had like a small surgery or something?
He might have. Or, well, he's been skating.
Yeah, I've heard he's
Just, I don't know. He's also very injury prone, so I don't know if you can really rush it with him. And when he was on the Leafs, he was very like communicative. I'm pretty sure with the trainers and the coaching staff about where he was on being ready.
Says
So-
8 days ago. He was practicing with the full team,
Oh, that's good news.
but that was 8 days ago, and
Still nothing.
he had an injury. He had a lower body injury on April 16th.
Oof.
So that's a month and a half.
So yeah, he's been out for a little bit.
Surprised he hasn't started a game, especially when
really-
you're up. But
It's tough to play without your number one, though. He's right.
yeah, because you need, I don't know. I feel like some teams need goalies to steal games, and that's what I think is going to differentiate if Rangers come in. I mean, no, I think Igor has definitely stolen a couple games actually.
Oh yeah, I think
But I
last game
think-
he made 47 saves.
Yeah, and I think with the next series coming up, I think you could definitely see those goalies going back and forth with stealing games. One team's going to barely let in any if the Rangers are to pull through. That the Tampa and the Lightning, Tampa Bay Lightning and the Rangers series would be a goalie face off more so.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
seeing
you're
which
right,
ones stay strong and can pull through some games, and then
I think it'll
But-
come down to who steals the most games.
yeah, because we've seen Vasilevsky let in and have bad games against the Leafs, not Florida, and we've also seen that against Igor. So
Yeah.
Yeah, and I find that really interesting because Igor's kind of like the next, I guess, right? Or he's supposed to be sort of the next, right? So it's gonna be kind of interesting if they do make it on to see if he can kind of deal
Yeah.
with it.
His regular season numbers were like very close to record breaking.
Yeah,
So it'll be interesting, I think. And then obviously, I think McDavid versus McKinnon is going to be a great series.
oh yeah,
It starts tonight, right?
tomorrow night.
Either way, McDavid's really. Everyone's saying that it's just him, or everyone in Calgary seemed to be saying it was just him. But I do whole collective effort.
I 100% agree with that. I mean, you look at Florida's complete lineup. It's not McDavid stopping all that.
No.
So I don't know. And I think it's also been an unreal performance by, again, Draisaitl and
Yeah.
Evander Kane.
And
These
Zach
playoffs.
Hyman.
And Zach Hyman.
Yeah.
It's looking pretty good now for that contract, I guess.
Yeah. Two vital players that the Leafs could have had for depth in this conference final.
Yeah.
Nazem Kadri and Zach Hyman.
Yeah. Wow. And what a disgusting act. If you've seen what happened at St. Louis once Kadri ran over Binnington.
I didn't read too much into it, but from what I understood,
the comments were just disgusting.
Oh, you know what? I did read his DMs. Yes, I did.
Those, like, how do people have the mindset to just share that out loud and to think that way in a society that we're trying to grow away from, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. But I was glad to see the response by everyone else to counter react that. And, you know, all the stand with Naz signs.
That was really nice to see.
I really loved Nazem Kadri's response to it. Like, it's just another reminder that it's out there. Because I don't think we can pretend like it's just over, you know?
Yeah.
So I really liked his response. And then he was like, you know what? And then he just basically said, fuck you, and went out there and scored 3 goals. And then basically said, yeah, that's what you get for being such dicks. I like that. He showed them on and off the ice that there's no need for that. I loved it.
And wasn't it was a fan who made those signs for Nazem?
Yeah, they actually printed them all out and put them over the.
Yeah, that's really cool to see, honestly.
Yeah, it is.
Person who takes the time to do that. I mean, it's something you would love to see in a sport like that. So
yeah, oh, absolutely.
But
a great response to that. Yeah.
But yeah, that series between the Oilers and the Avalanche, I think it would definitely be an over 6.5 goals a game type of series.
Oh, 100%.
So, I mean, I think it's a favorite right now. If you look at any betting app, it's a favorite.
Minus 140 right now.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's with how well McDavid and Draisaitl are playing having historic numbers too. I think Draisaitl has like an average 3.5 points per game average in that second round.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that was
they combined for 52 points up till now.
That is disgusting.
I read that. Yeah, it is.
But, I don't know. Hopefully the last Canadian team, goes through it all. Goes the way.
Who do you guys see as favorites?
I personally, I like Colorado, but I think the Lightning are just on a train, they've found the groove again, right? I think they found the.
Out of the top 4, so you're going with the Lightning, you think?
I think so, yeah.
It's hard not to bet against them.
Yeah.
I just feel like they're so conditioned to win, like I mentioned previously, but
I think once they get past the first round, it's like they're like, okay, we're back on it again. Like they know what to do.
Yeah.
The first round's probably the struggle for them because they don't know how their team's going to react again in the playoffs. And once they realize they can win the first round, it's like, okay, this is just bringing it back again.
They're such a low panic team. Like it doesn't seem like there's no scrambling. They just play and just force themselves to win.
And with how much pressure they have on them too, I think they divert it really well.
Do you think there's a lot of pressure?
I think they've been given a lot of pressure for being a top defending Stanley Cup team, but I think don't react to it. I think they really throw it aside.
They thrive.
Maybe
that's probably why there isn't much talks about it as much anymore. Because what are they going to do? They just act so calm about it.
I kind of thought that's maybe what the easiest part about this year is they've already won 2 in a row. That's really not an expectation to win 3. So
I think the like prospect of a team winning 3 in a row has people like the next one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like it hasn't been done since like the 70s.
It was Islanders?
Islanders.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. So yeah, I think there's a bit of pressure given that that situation looks pretty good right now. I mean, if it was
It's
up
like
to
the
me,
history pressure on it. It's like, right?
yeah, it's from the last one to the next one, right? So yeah, I think they've got a bit of pressure. I definitely think Tampa would be my favorite. I think it'll be Colorado, Tampa in the finals. And I think that'll be a great series to watch.
Yeah. I think like before I get too far into the Stanley Cup final, I do want to say Colorado heavy, but I do think McDavid's going to put up a huge fight here. Like this guy, everyone said like how much he's upped his game, and he truly has on both ends of the ice.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited to see him against McCarr and McKinnon and see like this is where we're going to see like what kind of potential McDavid has, because this guy's still like very young, right? So
Yeah. And he's carried games like solely. Like I think that one play he had against LA Kings in game 7 where he just never gave up on the play it stands out to me so much because it's just him not giving up on the play for a solid 10 seconds, constantly digging for the puck and then finding a way to bury it.
Yeah, he's relentless.
It's his second trip to the conference finals. So I don't think he wants to go 0-2 in it, you know? So
no, I think that team's gonna be pulling hard for him.
yeah, I think being the underdogs in the Calgary series probably puts a lot of momentum into this team and to beat them in 5. So
yeah.
But
yeah, I like it. I'm excited. I don't know. I think my favorite is Colorado.
Colorado, yeah. It's really tricky because Colorado they're a disgusting team, like unreal.
But I do, when it comes down to it, though, I just want to see McDavid or McKinnon win.
Yeah.
I think McDavid's time will come, whether it's this year, next year, or like 3 years down the road. But I just really want to see McKinnon because this team's going to change vastly as soon as he re-signs.
Yeah, because they have a couple guys they have to re-sign after this year too, even with Kadri.
Yeah, they're going to be really tight up against the cap, so you're not going to see a team like this for a while.
Yeah.
I hate to pick the favorites. It's not like me, but I think that's what's going to happen.
But it's what people want to hear. So
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, any off-season things you want to talk about with the off-season coming up?
Oh, I've been reading a little bit, not a whole lot, but I've been loving what I've been reading about like the Leafs off-season this year.
Yeah.
As much as it's
Gio
like
signing was awesome.
Oh yeah, that is incredible. What a guy. He
offered $1 million.
Gio took $800,000.
Gio's hungry.
He was offered $1 million and said, "Give me less."
Yeah.
And then Jason Spetz is now the special assistant to Kyle Dubas.
What does that even mean?
That's so cool. It's just a role that he gets, you know.
I'm pretty sure
Spetz has earned a spot where he can just get where he wants.
I honestly feel like the conversation went a little like, hey, we don't really have much room for you on the team, but you're an extremely knowledgeable guy, so you're going to be my assistant.
I feel like he's just there because he's such a great like locker room type guy.
Yeah.
He
would definitely be in the locker room for
his job will basically just be hanging out, I guess. Would you not assume just hanging with the boys a bit?
For now, yeah, because there's not a whole lot he can do. Like, you can't just step into a front office role right away and have an impact, right? Like, he's got to learn a little bit.
Yeah.
So I think he's just going to be able to same kind of deal like that he was on the team. Like, honestly, I feel like he would step into the dressing room and still be like, guys, go out there, do this, do that, calm down, go out there and win.
Yeah.
It's just not in uniform.
Yeah, I don't disagree. Can you imagine though? He's being trained for a front office role in like 5 years. Jason Spezza, GM of the Leafs.
Yeah.
You're gonna hear his laugh more often, just as he like some of those
Oh my
GM
goodness.
conferences.
Was it Bard Down? Was it Bard Down who made just like a compilation of Jason Spezza laughs?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy crap, that was funny. It's like the first thing I saw this morning, I think.
Yeah.
Good way to start the day.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, have speaking of hockey, I guess, have you boys seen any of Shoresy?
No, I'm dying to watch it.
I think it's pretty funny.
Is it good?
I think it's pretty funny. Chase, have you seen much? What'd you see?
No, I haven't seen any of it. I just saw it on Crave as like a follow up from Letterkenny, and I was like,
Watch a couple episodes.
I think it's cool because the show's actually based out of Sudbury, Ontario, right? Not just filmed there.
Dude, they go to like the Colson, they go to the Grand.
Really?
They go to Pepe Panini.
Yeah.
They hang out at Pepe Panini a lot.
It's actually based out of Sudbury, and they play like in the Northern Ontario like senior hockey league. Like,
I watched an episode like an hour ago or a couple hours ago, and I was thinking it's literally the fucking Wolves.
Yeah, it is. That's why they went with the dog symbol for their.
I'm sure it was.
Yeah.
On the first episode, if I watch it, will I see stuff that I've seen before in Sudbury?
Yeah, I think first episode they mentioned they're gonna go to the Colson.
That's awesome.
That's sick.
Yeah, well, like they go to the Colson. They mentioned the Big Nickel a lot and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a lot of Sudbury references.
I gotta give it a watch.
There is a minute left here. We'll hit to commercial break. Okay, we're back from the commercial break. We were talking about Shoresy.
Oh, yeah. Shoresy's pretty funny. Like the actual on ice stuff is hilarious. There's some stuff that I don't really like care for on the side, but like for the most part, it's a pretty good and it's a pretty funny show.
How involved is RA?
Oh, he's in like the first episode and they have like, I won't spoil it, but he's in the first episode and he says maybe like 10 words.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah, I thought he said he was in another episode later, so maybe he'll be back, but we'll see.
They are long episodes?
Half hours. There's only 6 out right now. I'm on like, I just started 5. I'm like 5 minutes in, if even that.
Ah, okay. Maybe I'll take a look at it then.
No, for what it is, it's definitely pretty funny. I like it.
Do you have to watch Letterkenny too? I know I already know the main guys on Letterkenny. Are they in it? Like,
no relation to Letterkenny, really. To be quite honest, there's like zero difference.
I guess Letterkenny's isn't it Alberta, anyways, or do they do Sudbury shit too, like up north?
No, it's in Alberta, I thought as well.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty good. It's funny because it's a hockey show and there isn't really hockey shows. Which
it's true.
So that also kind of adds to the novelty a little bit. But yeah, I like it.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll take a look at that for sure.
Yeah,
I've only been watching Stranger Things at least recently. I'm not sure if you guys watched that.
No,
not really.
All right, well, I won't get into it. I just know Stranger Things, the season 4 that I'm watching right now, it's just very dark and the most darkest of them all. Like brutal and shit. Like there's like teenagers that get their bones like literally twisted the wrong way. So
what the fuck?
Yeah, that's about it, I guess. Just really fucked up.
Yeah, no, sounds like it.
Yeah, share this with your little ones.
Into that show, but I'm definitely not on that train.
Yeah, but
all right.
We were talking also earlier. Oh yeah, I do have a story. I was mentioning it to little Bowen. It's not that big of a story, but it's just something stupid. Thursday, the day before I went up to Muskoka, I was just working at the golf course, just doing the average Joe's worth of work, just line trimming some bunkers, and this one line trimmer, you have to know it to operate it, right? So what it is, the first pull, since it is a pull start, it doesn't work. It always works on the second one. So the first one doesn't work, and then the second one you really pull, and then it gets it going. So the first one did a little tug, nothing. Second one didn't work. It wouldn't pull naturally. So the third time, I just kind of yanked it. I punched myself in the jaw, and I like slammed my mouth together and like crunched my teeth. And for about like 10 minutes after, it's been hurting. But 3 days, I think, Saturday, Sunday, and today, I've had a pretty big headache. So I don't know. When I was working today, I was like,
But you think
why
you
the hell?
conquered yourself.
Yeah, I was working and I was like, why is this hurt so much for 3 days in a row? And drinking over the weekend doesn't help, I don't think.
No.
Oh,
But so I was just like, it's painful right now, to be honest. And so I just kind of put like 8535 on it, stuff like that. And I realized halfway through the day, like, whoa, maybe it could have been like me punching myself in the jaw that given me something. And I was talking to one of my coworkers, like, yeah, maybe like there's a chance you could have got yourself like maybe a mild concussion just off punching yourself in the face. So
Yeah.
imagine that.
Chase,
Yeah.
is your neck sore?
yeah,
Yeah, dude. You probably gave yourself a concussion.
it's like my jaw is sometimes stiff and like right here is sore and like the back
Yeah.
here is like
Yeah.
it was pain, like sometimes it'd be throbbing in the middle of the day.
Jeez.
And
You have to talk to your boss about some workers' comp, get a couple days off to rest.
yeah, like, I'm suing them right away when I get back.
You're gonna have to go back to like silence, dark room, no nothing.
It's
He's
funny,
just
we're
gonna sue them for not following safety procedures and teaching them how to start the thing.
we're actually switching to DeWalt, so it's electric, so there is no pull start anymore. I'm gonna be like, yeah, DeWalt's really good, but on side note, it's much safer. You don't punch yourself in the face with the pull start. But I'm going to the chiropractor tomorrow, so let's see how it goes.
Yeah, you're gonna find out for sure.
Yeah, they're just gonna have like right on my head, and so
that's gonna be fun.
I guess also like one of my friends, Laura, she also brought one of those things. I guess you just buy one. It's for massages, and I was doing that here to make it feel better, but I don't know, I was drunk, so I also just did it on my head. So I was like against my skull.
Dude, that's not good for it. There's no way.
Yeah,
No, I don't think so either.
I would rest up until you see the chiro there, buddy.
Yeah, I wouldn't be trying any like new tricks or
No,
Banging my head
anything
into
to solve
something.
this. I don't think you need any bush league things to try and solve a conky.
I don't think the 8535's penetrating there.
I had this like little on the airplanes, you get those little massage things that go around your neck.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And so I'm gonna be using one of those tonight. See how that works.
Oh my god, man. It's like
Dude,
the
that
injury of
is-
the year.
That is an A1 story.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully I just don't want to hear the words like, yeah, you actually did concuss yourself. And then I'd be like, well, wow,
Yeah.
okay.
Maybe don't tell them how you got it. Just say your head's been hurting.
Yeah.
Your jaw got jolted a little bit.
Yeah, they'd be like, for medical purposes, we need to know. It's like,
Yeah.
god damn it.
My dog jumped and hit me in the head.
They'd be like,
Fell down the
Okay.
stairs face first.
yeah.
Imagine you hit like a bit harder or in a different spot and you just knocked yourself out on the spot.
That's what I.
Oh, dude,
That's
just
where
on
he
the
was going
golf
with the
course.
story. For
Oh,
sure, I
really?
thought that's where he was going.
Could you imagine that? You've been knocked out and you've knocked someone out once, all in the same procedure. That is awesome.
I honestly thought I broke like a tooth because like I slammed my mouth, like literally like crunched it. So I was like, I got my camera out and I was like looking at my teeth, making sure like I don't know if I would feel if it broke right away. Adrenaline, obviously, when I'm cutting grass. And
Yeah.
I don't know, there's nothing wrong there, but right, I just been kind of like trying to crack my neck all day, like doing those little twists.
Yeah.
Like, maybe I could crack it back, but it's just not working. It usually ends up to get a little bit more sore after. So
Yeah, I'd just be careful, bud. Take her easy.
just one crack and I'm just laying there. I'm not
I
moving
can tell
anymore.
you right now, golf is not going to help your neck either.
What do you mean? I did that all Friday.
All that twisting on your back and neck. Oh my god.
Oh, so I can actually have a pretty good excuse of why I shot like 20 over now.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go.
There you go. The excuse I can just use over and over again. Did you know I was concussed?
How did I
Without knowing.
That is crazy.
Yeah, I just thought I'd give you guys that little story.
Do
I think
we
that's,
want to touch on some other sports news? Anything else going around the leagues?
Got
Or
the
we-
NBA finals set, but we can call
Oh,
it.
do we?
But
Yeah. Do you guys
Who's in
want to
it?
do? We should do an episode sometime, like late this week or something, if we can.
Yeah, do a double epi week.
Yeah, and that way we don't overrun people with such a long timeline.
what do you guys? Are you guys off tomorrow? Just out of curiosity.
I am.
I
yeah.
am, yeah.
Okay, I have tomorrow. I may be off tomorrow early since it could be a half day. Not because I'm going up to my boss and saying I fucked myself, but because it could be really, really hot, and he usually calls it on hot days. So,
Yeah,
we could do another one.
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe, That's not a bad idea.
I like it.
I can like post this one tomorrow since it'll be like the Oilers and Avalanche game, and we can just record one for later.
Well,
Yeah,
we
we
can
can
also
even-
talk a bit about the Tampa series and who their opponent is.
Yeah.
That's true.
Now.
We could even do a live stream during the Colorado game, maybe for an hour.
Yeah.
I
Depending on
would
how
do
late
that.
it is. We'll see.
All right. Sounds
All
good.
All right, guys.
Another successful episode of the Beyond.
As
Bench
always, it was fun. Chase, I really hope your neck and head gets better.
Yeah,
Thanks,
dude,
bud.
Take it easy,
Yeah.
bud.
Thanks,
better
man.
looked at. That is unreal.
Yeah, that's a great story to end it off with.
All right, then.
Hey, do you guys want to just end it, or do you just want me to stop recording?
Well, I
Uh,
just stop recording.
I'm probably gonna head out to the fire if we're gonna catch up tomorrow again.
But yeah, for sure. All right, take it away, Cole.
Thank you for joining us on the Beyond the Bench, the podcast.